demon.
My kids are a mess. Homer's turned into the man I've always wanted, which I don't really want. And for some reason, we're going back to Camp Krusty.
Welcome back, Springfield residents. We have a massive update on the future of The Simpsons, including 2 upcoming films and a shocking character exit. First up, the long-awaited sequel is finally happening. The Simpsons Movie 2 has been officially scheduled for a theatrical release in September 2027, marking a 20-year gap since the original. But that's not the only project in the works. Director Boots Riley, sorry to bother you, is developing a film adaptation of Mr. Burns, a post-electric play. This experimental drama imagines a post-apocalyptic society rebuilding itself around the classic Simpsons episode Cape Fear. Speaking of a Cape Fear, new details have surfaced about a deleted scene from that 1990s classic. An itchy and scratchy segment involving Scratchy committing suicide over an expensive hospital bill was cut for being too dark for broadcast, even by the show's standards. In current show news, Season 37 just dropped a bombshell. In a parody of Severance, the show officially retired Duffman. The character revealed that the Duff Corporation has discontinued the mascot forever, calling traditional advertising passé. This follows the recent on-screen death of church organist Alice Glick. Finally, the show's cultural impact continues to evolve. A groundbreaking new AI coding agent named a Wig Gum, after Ralph, is currently taking the tech world by storm. With ratings stabilizing and critical praise returning, is The Simpsons entering a new renaissance? Let us know in the comments. Hey, lovely viewers, welcome to our channel The Simpsons 24 Hours. There are 2 new Simpsons movies on the way. Although viewers have waited 20 years for a new The Simpsons movie, the arrival of a sequel to The Simpsons movie and another feature-length project means 2 might now arrive at the same time. With over 800 episodes and 37 seasons to its name, The Simpsons is now officially the longest-running U.S. scripted primetime TV series of all time. As such, it is hardly surprising that The Simpsons Season 37 references old storylines in its new episodes. However, despite the show's longevity, The Simpsons only made the jump to the big screen once in the show's 4-decade history. 2007's The Simpsons movie was a critical and commercial success, earning $536 million on a budget of only $75 million. The Simpsons Movie 2 is set to be released in September 2027. Despite this, it took until 2025 for the show's creators to schedule a release date for The Simpsons Movie 2. The sequel is reportedly set to arrive in cinemas in September 2027, which is likely to coincide with the beginning of Season 39 if the series maintains its usual release schedule in the interim. While some of the worst seasons of The Simpsons were released since the arrival of the original movie, The Simpsons Movie 2 could not be coming at a better time for the show. Around The Simpsons Season 33, the show's writing improved noticeably, prompting numerous cultural commentators to argue that The Simpsons is now good again. Boots Riley is turning Mr. Burns, an electric play, into a movie alongside The Simpsons Movie 2. A very different feature film linked to the series may also be arriving on screens in the near future. Sorry to bother you, director Boots Riley confirmed on X that he will be making a movie adaptation of the divisive stage play Mr. Burns, a post-electric play. Written by Ann Washburn, Mr. Burns, a post-electric play is an experimental drama from 2012. The play takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where The Simpsons Season 5, Episode 2, Cape Fear, has become a pivotal text in the foundation of a new society. The Simpsons movies highlight a recent trend. Mr. Burns, a post-electric play, earned some stellar reviews from critics, who praised its bold, unconventional story, but the play was also criticized for being pretentious by other commentators. It is hard to see how I'm a Virgo creator Riley will handle the material on screen, but his movie version of Mr. Burns, a post-electric play, will undoubtedly be essential viewing. Although the show's viewership ratings are still declining, the improved critical reception of The Simpsons since Season 32 proves there is life in the franchise yet. Meanwhile, the arrival of both a sequel to The Simpsons movie and another movie linked to The Simpsons highlights the show's enduring relevance. 33 years ago, this iconic Simpsons episode's deleted scene was too dark for broadcast. The 1990s were the golden age of The Simpsons, with Cape Fear being one of the show's greatest and most iconic episodes. It's an all-time classic, featuring Sideshow Bob, Kelsey Grammer, as the villain, as he gets out of prison and seeks revenge on Bart Simpson, Nancy Cartwright. While the episode features a dark premise with Sideshow Bob on a relentless mission of revenge to terrorize and murder Bart, there was one particular deleted gag involving the duo of Itchy and Scratchy that was too dark for the final cut. Itchy and Scratchy's "Spay Anything" scene was originally longer. The deleted scene in question was an extension of the Itchy and Scratchy interlude, "Spay Anything." Fans will recall that the segment involves the mischievous mouse Itchy using a Goldfinger-esque laser trap to cut the unfortunate cat, Scratchy, into pieces, and that is where the segment ends. However, the original version originally went longer. In the deleted scene, Itchy collects the dozens of pieces of Scratchy in a dustpan and sews the poor cat back together. He then hands Scratchy the hospital bill, and a depressed Scratchy is so devastated by the expensive bill that he takes a pistol that Itchy hands him and promptly shoots himself, dying by suicide. The incredibly shocking joke, even for the extreme and outrageous violence of the Itchy and Scratchy show, was too far, and it was cut from the episode before it aired. It makes sense why this brutal A Simpsons the gag was cut. It's somewhat surprising, considering how over-the-top the Itchy and Scratchy segments often are, that this was the gag that went too far over the line. At the same time, it's understandable why producers and Fox censors erred on the side of caution. Additionally, the gag is actually socially relevant, as it addresses the burden of medical bills when receiving treatment at a hospital, an issue that still deeply affects Americans in the 30-plus years since Cape Fear originally aired on Fox. How Ralph Wiggum went from The Simpsons to the biggest name in AI right now. In the fast-moving world of AI development, it is rare for a tool to be described as both a meme and AGI, artificial generalized intelligence, the holy grail of a model or system that can reliably outperform humans on economically valuable work. Named after the infamously high-pitched, hapless yet persistent character on The Simpsons, this newish tool, released in summer 2025, and the philosophy behind it, has set the developer community on X, formerly Twitter, into a tizzy of excitement over the last few weeks. For power users of Anthropic's hit agentic, quasi-autonomous coding platform Claude Code, Wiggum represents a shift from chatting with AI to managing autonomous night shifts. The Simpsons retires beloved character forever after nearly 30 years. The latest season 37 episode, titled Severance, featured a popular mascot announcing his retirement after nearly 3 decades of appearing on the show. A longtime character on The Simpsons has retired. In season 37 episode of Severance, the man behind Duffman revealed the mascot had been discontinued after nearly 30 years on the show. When reached for comment, a rep for The Simpsons provided people with an image of Duffman delivering the following line, "Duffman says a lot of things." Oh, yeah. The Simpsons is bidding farewell to one of its longtime characters. On the Sunday, January 4th episode, a Severance parody entitled Severance, The Simpsons revealed the forever retirement of a character who has been a staple on the show for nearly 3 decades, but the writers didn't kill anyone off this time to make it happen. Instead, the season 37 episode found Duffman, the popular Duff Beer spokesperson who speaks in third person, announcing that the company mascot he's portrayed for much of the show's run has been retired. Duffman, or Barry Duffman, shared the news with viewers when he entered Homer and Marge Simpson's home to greet the titular family. The Duff Corporation has retired that character forever, he revealed. All the old forms of advertising are now passé. Corporate spokesman, print ads, TV spots. Today's kids can't even sing the jingles. As TV Line pointed out, Barry, who tried to recruit Homer to join a corporation called EOD in the episode, before eventually deprogramming himself, could be seen later in the episode still not in his classic Duffman uniform. So his retirement may just be for good. When reached for comment on Tuesday, January 6th, a rep for The Simpsons provided people with an image of Duffman delivering the following line, "Duffman says a lot of things." Oh, yeah. The Duffman mascot, voiced by Hank Azaria, has been played by multiple characters in the show over the years, so it's not just one guy yelling out, "Oh, yeah." The mascot is best known for his signature catchphrase and outrageous costume featuring a red cape, sunglasses, and a belt decorated with Duff beer cans. He first appeared in the 1997 episode, The City of New York vs. Homer Simpson, with his last proper appearance before Sunday's episode taking place in last season's P.S. I Hate You. Duffman's announcement comes less than 2 months after the death of another longtime Simpsons regular, First Church organist Alice Glick, who died during a sermon. Before the character's death, she appeared on the show for 34 years and a total of 35 seasons. Earlier in season 37, in an episode entitled Sashes to Sashes, Springfield Elementary honored her in a memorial service. Executive producer Tim Long told People in a statement that Alice was gone for good. "In a sense, Alice the organist will live forever, through the beautiful music she made," he said. "But in another, more important sense, yep, she's dead as a doornail." Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.